Greetings, third grade teachers. Welcome to your Forces Magnet Investigations unboxing. This video is sure to go viral in the next several weeks, but for you, it's an important tool just to get you a sense of what the heck you are looking at in this box. So keep in mind that every one of these boxes is designed for 2 classes. Some of you might be getting a box with just your name on it. In that case, that second set of materials is sort of your emergency backup for your team if need be. Right. When the activities you've got in this box are kind of split up into the 2 halves. So on this half, you have a lot of the engineering materials that are going to come in the later part of the program. Up front here, you've got the investigations that lead up to that. So that includes a class set of a balancing bird model and also that marble that you're going to need for lesson 9's investigation of gravity. So there are again 2 of those in that bag. There are also going to be in here 2 hovercraft balls, 1 for each class. Now, a little bit deeper, you're going to see the magnet investigation boxes. These are for the 2 investigations. And this is the only time that I have a situation where you're going to need to share or split the materials. So in this case, we've got the magnet investigations of like what is and isn't magnetic. This sort of goes with that find the poles lesson when you're determining north and south on the different kinds of magnets that we have. And here is the levitating magnets. You know, you put the magnet, the pencil on the clay, and you flip the magnets around to see which levitate, and also introduce the idea that the paper and the styrofoam don't influence the magnetic force. So there's only 1 of these available for each of them, which means if you and your partner, your box partner, are doing these at different days or are kind of in a different pace, like that's fine. But if you are locked in on the same day, this is going to pose a little bit of a tricky situation where you either need to pick, one to go and then the other, or check in with some of the other folks and see if they are on this same or different lessons, or possibly reach into the extra box that might exist if you've got 5 classes or 3 classrooms on your team. But that is the only one where these are sort of a situation that we need to sort of share and communicate with our partners about, or other teachers about what is going on. Because from there, you've got the materials for the building. So in here, we've got underneath, there are 2 boxes of class sets of magnets. These are the magnets that your students are going to build their trains with. And I say trains specifically because what you also have here are the tracks. You have 6 of these, 1 for each box. The idea is that you have materials for 6 groups to build trains. Those materials are the magnets I pointed out, the foam pieces that make up the train body, and also a selection of different cups to hold the weights. You also have 6 rolls of masking tape, again 3 to each classroom, and those boxes for the tracks to be set in. 3 to each classroom. 2 pairs of teams are sharing 1 box during your engineering. We are going to bag some weights to follow. In the past, we've used those little marbles to determine people. Your worksheets talk about weighing a very specific amount of weight. So we will try to get those material bags to you as soon as possible. But these are what's arriving to you now and should be at your buildings before Monday when we return from February break. All right. Thank you very much. Here we go. We're ready to go. Appreciate you all bringing this into your CKLA unit of study, and talk soon.